Absolutely, it's a big show for us, obviously NAB, good chance to connect with customers. Here we're announcing Smoke 2012, Flame 2012, as well as our CG animation products, Max and Maya 2012. And they're all shipping as we speak, so it's great news for us, great news for our customers. I think Smoke 2012 is the big thing here at the show. We've had a lot of success since we launched it on the Mac over a year ago. Really interesting product. We've seen new kinds of customers starting to add finishing to their workflows. We actually also just released a productivity study report done by Pfeiffer Consulting. They've done similar reports for Adobe products, and they looked at Smoke and looked at the productivity gains you can get by having an integrated workflow for your visual effects, keying, text, paint within a single environment. And it can be up to 35% of your time can be saved by being able to work that. And this means you can iterate more on your creative decisions. I think the key thing about Smoke is what it does, it really allows you to finish your product to a higher quality. We introduced the product a few years ago because we saw two really big trends happening in the industry which we thought were going to dramatically change things. Digital acquisition. Digital acquisition meant high quality HD digital formats were going to become much more pervasive in production. You didn't have to invest in expensive tape decks, like before in the old days, D1s and then HD Cam SR. People were going to be acquiring high quality digital using DSLRs, using red cameras. There's going to be a plethora of high quality digital. And that was going to change a bit what people wanted to do because now they're working with high quality digital formats. Secondly, storage costs were dropping. And so to store high quality and work with it was not going to become so much of an issue. And then of course compute performance, graphics cards. So as we looked at the technology platforms, these are evolving very quickly. What's going to happen is that people are going to want to do more and more things at high quality, higher resolution than ever before. And so we said, okay, we're going to take our high-end post-production solutions and we're going to introduce Smoke for the Mac to make high-end, high-quality editorial and finishing tools available for the broader market. And then we had a lot of success. We saw double the growth we expected last year in this product line. We saw it sell to new customers. 60% of the customers that are buying Smoke for the Mac have never used an Autodesk product before, which is great news for us. And it really showed that the professionals across the board are looking for better editorial tools. So here new at Smoke 2012, we've introduced over 100 new visual effects tools into Smoke. We're calling them the Flame effects, kind of borrowing from our high-end Flame heritage. These include 3D lens flares, ripple effects, and just a range of new creative tools. We obviously continue to work on our interoperability and workflows with the editorial systems. Obviously, most of our customers are using either a Final Cut or an Avid system to do their editorial work, and then they bring it into our systems for finishing, where we add graphics, visual effects, make the thing very sophisticated color grading, look development, all the kind of tools that people want to do to enhance the quality of the imagery. Integrate CG content, things like that. And then the other things that we've worked on has been the 3D workflow. We're obviously known very much for our 3D, and people want to bring, whether it's 3D logos or products that they want and then manipulate in the editorial environment. You can now do that through FBX import, and we have a 3D compositing environment, so you can load let's say a toothbrush, a Coke can, whatever the client's product is, can be loaded and manipulated in 3D and interact with lights and color and shadows and all these other things, but you don't need to use the 3D animation application to do that. You have a very intuitive tool set designed for editors to use. And that allows them to work much more closely with their CG guy or another company that's providing CG elements for them to integrate into their shots. I think the interesting thing when we look at our customers, the new customers we're getting, is we're seeing customers diversify their businesses in quite interesting ways. For example, we're featuring here at NAB Voda Studios, a photography studio, shoots still frame photography, who now want to do video work and want it to look as good as the photography that they do for their fashion clients. So they're moving into using these kind of workflows to be able to do that. It's just been a very exciting year for us as we continue to see technology advance in leaps and bounds, and people being able to do new, innovative, creative things. And we're proud that Smoke is part of that innovation.